From the roar of the engine to the sleek design cutting through the streets, motorcycles are more than just machines. They are freedom on two wheels. But behind every thrilling ride lies an incredible journey of engineering, craftsmanship, and passion. Today, we'll take you inside the heart of a motorcycle factory, where raw steel transforms into speed, style, and power. This is the story of how motorcycles are made. Every motorcycle begins with raw materials. The most important? Steel and aluminum, the backbone of the frame and structure. Giant coils of high-strength steel arrive at the factory. Sheets of aluminum alloys are unloaded for lightweight but strong parts. Specialized plastics and carbon fiber are prepared for fairings, panels, and aerodynamic covers. Workers and robotic cranes carefully move these raw materials into storage. Each batch is scanned and tested for quality and consistency, because a tiny defect here could mean disaster on the road. Next, the cutting process begins. Industrial laser cutters slice through steel sheets with precision. Automated stamping presses mold metal into frame sections. CNC machines carve aluminum blocks into exact shapes for engine casings. Every cut, every curve, is accurate down to millimeters. This is where the skeleton of the motorcycle begins to form. If the engine is the heart of a motorcycle, then the frame is its spine. The frame determines how strong, stable, and balanced the bike will be. Tubes of steel are bent into shape using robotic arms. Each joint is welded with extreme precision, often by automated robotic welders. Workers then inspect every weld for cracks or inconsistencies. Different motorcycle types require different frames. Sport bikes use lightweight aluminum frames for agility. Cruisers rely on heavier steel frames for stability. Adventure bikes mix strength and flexibility to handle rough terrains. After welding, the frame is moved into a powder coating chamber. Here, an electrostatic spray paints the frame evenly, and then it's baked in an oven. This coating prevents rust and gives the frame a smooth, durable finish. By the time it leaves this section, the motorcycle's skeleton is ready to accept its beating heart, the engine. Now comes the most complex and vital part, the engine. Motorcycle engines are compact masterpieces of engineering. They must deliver speed, efficiency, and durability in a very small package. 1. Casting and machining. Molten aluminum is poured into molds to create the basic shape of the engine block. Once cooled, CNC machines refine the block to exact tolerances. Oil passages, cylinder chambers, and bolt holes are drilled with micrometer precision. 2. Crankshaft and pistons. Steel crankshafts are forged and balanced. Pistons, light but incredibly strong, are machined from aluminum. Each piston is carefully sized to fit perfectly inside its cylinder. 3. Cylinder head. The cylinder head contains the valves and camshafts that control air and fuel flow. Tiny springs, valves and cams are assembled like clockwork. Robots apply lubricants to ensure smooth movement. 4. Final assembly. Pistons are slid into the cylinder block. The crankshaft is installed, connecting rods attached. The cylinder head is bolted on top, creating a sealed combustion chamber. Finally, the engine is tested. It's placed on a test bench, connected to sensors and computers. Engineers fire it up for the very first time. Every vibration, every rotation, every burst of exhaust is measured. If it doesn't meet strict standards, it never leaves the test bench. When it passes, the motorcycle now has its beating heart, an engine ready to roar. At this stage, we have a strong frame coated and ready, a fully built engine tested and approved. A motorcycle's speed and agility depend on its wheels and suspension. Without these, the bike is just a metal frame with an engine. Aluminum alloy is heated and forged into strong, lightweight rims. CNC machines cut and polish the rims for aerodynamic balance. For spoke wheels, stainless steel spokes are fitted one by one, tightened in sequence until the wheel is perfectly true. Tires arrive from specialized factories. They are mounted onto the rims using hydraulic presses. Engineers check for uniformity, ensuring no wobble at high speeds. Front forks, shock absorbers, and swing arms are precision assembled. Oil and gas are injected into shock absorbers for smooth performance. Engineers calibrate the suspension depending on the motorcycle type. Stiff for sport bikes, softer for cruisers, balanced for touring bikes. With wheels and suspension fitted, the motorcycle can finally stand tall, its skeleton now ready to roll. Every engine needs fuel, and every rider needs gears. Pressed steel sheets are welded together into the familiar teardrop or angular tank shapes. Tanks are pressure tested for leaks, then lined with anti-corrosion coatings. Modern motorcycles mostly use electronic fuel injection. Sensors measure airflow, and computers adjust fuel delivery with perfect precision. Older or classic models may still use carburetors, assembled with brass jets and small screws. Gears are cut from high-grade steel and hardened through heat treatment. The gearbox is assembled, lubricated, and sealed before being attached to the engine. Together, the fuel and transmission systems transform raw combustion into smooth, controlled power. Modern motorcycles are no longer just mechanical beasts. They are smart machines, powered by electronics. Workers lay down the main wiring harness through the frame. Each connector is color-coded for sensors, ignition, and lighting. Digital displays, speedometers, and tachometers are installed. The ECU, Engine Control Unit, is programmed with software that manages performance, fuel economy, and emissions. LED headlights, taillights, and indicators are connected. Engineers test brightness and durability under vibration. Motorcycles aren't just machines, they're style statements. Lightweight ABS plastic or carbon fiber panels are injection molded. Workers trim edges and fit them onto the frame. Foam cushions are wrapped in weather-resistant vinyl or leather. Seats are designed for comfort while keeping a sleek profile. Stainless steel pipes are bent and welded into shape. Mufflers are fitted to reduce noise while still delivering that signature motorcycle growl. By now, the motorcycle finally looks like a motorcycle. But one crucial step remains: the finish. A motorcycle's paint is more than just looks, it's protection. Every frame, tank, and panel is sanded and cleaned. Robots spray anti-rust primer coats. Layers of vibrant colors, red, black, blue, green, are applied. Each coat is baked in ovens for durability. Decals and branding are carefully placed. Clear coats are sprayed to seal everything in a glossy finish. The motorcycle now gleams, ready to capture eyes on the showroom floor. Before any motorcycle leaves the factory, it undergoes brutal testing. Bolts are tightened to exact torque. Wiring connections are scanned for faults. Fluid levels, oil, coolant, fuel are checked. Engines are started, revved, and monitored for unusual vibrations. Brakes are tested on rolling platforms. Suspension is compressed repeatedly to test durability. A team of experts inspects every inch: paint, welds, seat stitching. Only motorcycles that meet the company's global standards are approved. Now comes the moment of truth: the first ride. Professional test riders take the motorcycle onto private tracks. They accelerate, brake, and corner at high speeds. Sensors measure handling, stability, and engine response. If the motorcycle shows flaws, it goes back for adjustments. When it passes, it's not just a machine anymore. It's a motorcycle, alive and ready. The final step is delivery. Finished motorcycles are packed into crates or rolled onto trucks. They're shipped to dealers around the world. At the dealership, mechanics uncrate the bikes, polish them, and prepare them for sale. And finally, someone walks in, buys that motorcycle, and takes it for its first ride on open roads. From raw steel to roaring engine, from factory floor to endless highways, that is how motorcycles are made. Every motorcycle carries a story of engineers who designed it, workers who built it, machines that shaped it, and riders who will take it to places unknown. From the sparks of welding to the thrill of the open road, motorcycles are more than just transport. They are freedom, engineered.